Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in again to another one here on the coach's desk. And we're here to give you an update on what took place, yes, or what is happening at the Miramar Invitational. Exciting stuff. Before we get into the details, my people, please remember to like the video. Yeah, man, like the video, man. Yeah, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Share the content. Tell a friend about us. So here we now, people. Big 300 meters. Some people did say that Shericka them now show up still in a but want to see what go on now. And if you all were listening, I told you that Kishan will be running the 4x1. He was not there to do the 100 meters, right? But here one now, people. This was a very epic 300 meters. And folks might say, oh, 300 meters, whatever. But I tell you, there's a lot that can be, unpacked from athletes running 300 meters. Remember, it's a time of the year that, outdoor is pretty much just kicking off. The season is going to be a lengthy one. So certainly you wouldn't want athlete to be blazing at this time. But Julien Alfred sends a big warning. She didn't send it without one of the big guns in the race. She did it while Shericka Jackson was in that race, right? It was an exciting one. It was a tremendous effort. She actually broke the national record, 300-meter record. She clocked 36.05 seconds ahead of Shericka Jackson, 36.13. Jessica Gabi, 36.24. Shade Williams, 36.49. Alyssa Marsh, 37.94. And Tina Clayton, 39.61. And this is something that we're going to be seeing going forward throughout the season. What am I talking about? I'm talking about this competition between Shericka Jackson and Julien Alfred. I see this one building up to be a very entertaining one. Yeah. I am seeing the prospects of the 200-meter clash. I'm seeing the prospects of the 100-meter clash. And many will say Julien Alfred is the truth right now. You can't take that away from her. She's in tremendous form. She has been doing these over distance since the season start. And apparently, it is paying dividends for her. But potentially, Shericka Jackson also looks superb in this 300 meters. She looks superb. So the doubts that persons might have had about Shericka Jackson, that has been erased. That has gone through the doors or through the windows, wherever you want to put it. But Julien Alfred is really stepping. Julien Alfred, and for us to see the athletes competing this early and this matchup so exciting, it was a nail-biting one. I mean, when you look at the race and you saw her coming off the turn and see how Shericka run off the curve, it were neck and neck at the turn, and as the finish line gets closer and closer, it was amazing to see these two ladies battling it out. Julien showed a little bit more hunger and a little bit more perseverance. I was talking to someone and they said that Shericka kind of ease off in the last few meters, but it could be for several reasons. Yeah, not getting into that, but I can tell you, if this is what we saw now, this competitiveness of this race, it's gonna be epic going forward. I love it. I love that, these ladies went out there and they gave the fans in Miramar a treat. Excellent performance. Yeah. 300 meters. It's like a base. Most sprinters run up to 300 meters in practice. Some go as far as 350. You know what I mean? But most, if not all, run 300 meters. And that's from my perspective, especially when you're preparing for the 1-2 double. You have to go through a whole lot of rounds. So it was very, very good to see that these ladies really take up the opportunity to, go up against each other. It was awesome. I love it. I may sound like a scratch record. Some people say a broken record. Some people will say a lot, but I am excited about it. I am very excited about the prospect, the potential of this clash leading in the future. Excellent, excellent, excellent stuff. All right. And definitely, we await some more massive, massive matchups between Shericka and Julien. Julien was second at the Olympics behind Gabby Thomas. Shericka is the reigning champion. Yeah. So it's going to be a whole lot. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be epic. Yo, me I telling you, I am telling you, people, it's going to be epic. You understand? But for the most part, we also have to talk about the 100 meters as Kayla White, she clocked 10.99 in a windy positive 3.3 to take the 100 meters ahead of Brianna Williams, 11.0907 rather, and Natasha Morrison, 11.08. So that's a very good run there from Kayla White. Good to see Brianna Williams, in the grand scheme of things. Absolutely brilliant for Brianna. I think that could be one of those season opener that will give her the confidence that she needs, in order to, pull through for the remainder of the season. You understand? So that was indeed a very good run. In the first round, she clocked 11.18, and it's a good look. It's a good look. In the men's 100 meters, the man Rowan Watson, my people, he seems to be in a very good nick as well. Yeah, man, he seems to be in a very, very good nick, and certainly it argues well for him going into the season as well, because trust me, with that performance that he put on, I think it's a good performance, even though it's windy. And remember when I was doing the video, I told you guys that this track is one of those tracks that is very windy. It remind me of GC Foster, where the wind will just come on at any time. You understand? The wind will just decide to pop up. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? But it's a good look. It's indeed a good look. And like I said, it argues well. He clocked sub 10. And again, it was a windy run from Rowan Watson. Yeah, windy run. Johan Blake was second in that one. 10-0 was his time. So again, good to see these athletes putting it out there. Good to see these athletes putting it all out there. Yeah, early season again. You can't really use this to really say what to expect throughout the remainder of the season, but it is an indicator. Yeah, man, a big indicator of what we ought to expect for the remainder of the season. What say you? What say you? What are your thoughts about this national record from Julien Alfred defeating Shericka Jackson? What say you? Drop a comment. Until next time, stay safe. Peace.